How's it going, guys? Falcon here. Today we got a bit of a different episode. Gonna do a zombies map tier list. Been something I kind of wanted to do for a while. And yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with my top 3 favorites. Absolute favorite map of all time, Origins from Chronicles. I just thought that Origins being added into BO3 with its gameplay mechanics, the gobblegums and everything, kind of made it a lot more smoother than it was in BO2. So putting that at definitely number 1 map. Definite my favorite of all time. Up next, DE. This was probably my favorite map from Black Ops 3 before they had released the Chronicles map pack. And I just thought that the overall layout of the map and just everything about that map, like the Easter egg as well, the bows, was all extremely fun. So I'm gonna keep that in favorites. Last of the top 3 is Buried. Now, Black Ops 2 was the first Call of Duty that I ever played in its prime, and I enjoyed the hell out of the game. Got it for Christmas. Played zombies quite a lot. Multiplayer was really fun. But out of all the maps in Black Ops 2, I would say Buried was definitely my favorite out of all those. Next in S tier, Shadows of Evil. Absolute second favorite map from Black Ops 3. Thought this map was absolutely amazing. The Easter egg about it was just overall great. Definite S tier map. Up next in S tier, got Mob of the Dead. Black Ops 2 was a extremely good year for DLCs and stuff. Other than Die Rise. That map was not the best. But Mob of the Dead, Origins, Buried, those were all extremely great maps in BO2. Up next, Zombies in Spaceland. Infinite Warfare did get quite a bit of hate, and I don't think that it was quite deserving of it. Granted, the DLC maps weren't really that good. However, I think that Zombies in Spaceland was definitely one of my favorite zombies maps from that game, if not definite favorite. Up next in S tier, we're putting Gorod Krovi. I thought that the overall layout of this map was amazing. It played extremely well. Had a lot of fun on this map. Did the Easter egg a bunch of times. Remember trying to do speed runs and failing them, obviously, because never really done Easter eggs in a fast manner. Always took me like an hour plus. So up next in S tier, got Origins from Black Ops 2. Definitely my second favorite, if not like third favorite, because it's a very close decision between Mob of the Dead and Origins. So I'm putting them both in S tier and Buried in my favorites. And Origins overall was a extremely fun map. So I'm putting that in S tier. Up next, we're starting A tier, Mauer der Toten. This was probably my favorite Black Ops Cold War map that came out. Granted, Black Ops Cold War was a very weird year for zombies. We didn't really get much content. Well, we kind of did, but there was a very long period of time to get a new round-based zombies map, which kind of sucked for the community, because it just kind of got boring for that amount of time that we didn't get any new maps. Up next in A tier, gonna put Kino der Toten. This was the first map that I played on Black Ops 1. I never played Black Ops 1 like when it first came out. This was like one of the Call of Duties that I decided to buy after its release. I think around the time BO2 was out, and I played that game quite a bit. Definitely my favorite BO1 map. Up next, got Moon from BO1. This was definitely a fan favorite of mine. I just enjoyed the map. a ton. There was a lot of replay value in it. Overall, Zombies has a ton of replay value in general because you're able to just do more stuff, like try to use different weapons, go for challenges and whatever, try to reach higher rounds. Overall, Zombies is my favorite mode in Call of Duty, and Moon is definitely an A tier. Next, D Machine. Love this map. Definitely think that it had a pretty good layout, I would say. Probably, yeah, definitely second favorite map to come out in Black Ops Cold War. Oh boy, Forsaken and Firebase C. I'm going to put Forsaken in B tier. It was a pretty good map, but I think that it just kind of lacked identity because it was something copy and pasted from Campaign. If it had like its own layout and it was just overall different, I'd rate it higher, but just due to the fact that it's kind of copy and paste and kind of lazy, putting it at B tier. Firebase Z, C. This was my least favorite thing to come out in Black Ops Cold War, besides Outbreak. Overall, the map was fun the first couple of times that I played it, but I think I only played this map like 5 times. Not gonna lie, not a good map. Next, we got Groston House from World War II in the Final Reich. I'm gonna put these both in D tier. Didn't really enjoy World War II much at all. I actually remember returning the game before first DLC came out, which is why I have a never played, because I'd never played any of the DLC for that game. So all of the World War II maps and Black Ops 4 DLC maps are going to be a never played, which is why I have this tier, because it's not fair of me to rate a map that I've never played, so I'm not going to really bother rating those. Duranfong, let's be real, absolute F tier. Worst Zombies experience that anybody has ever had. Like, come on, it gets boring after like 10 minutes of gameplay. It's just not fun. The amount of points you earn. Overall, just dog shit map. I wish they had spent more time on Zombies before like releasing the game, but had to be released, so we got kind of stuck with dog shit. Up next, we're starting the never played. Ancient Evil, Black Ops 4 map, never played it. Frozen Dawn, never played. Tog der Toten, never played it. Darkest Shore, never played it. Tortured Path, never played it. The Shadowed Throne, never played. Alpha Omega, never played it. Dead of the Night, never played it. And Classified, never played it. Now, a lot of people would probably think that I'm lucky that I never played any of those maps, because definitely seen from quite a lot of tier lists that all of these World War II and BO4 maps aren't really rated that high. So, I mean, I kind of wish that I had played these in a sense, but didn't. Like I said, I returned World War II 4 months after getting the game. And Black Ops 4, I just mainly stuck to multiplayer in that game. Up next, we have Verrückt. This map, I'd put it in C tier. I think it's pretty average. It's pretty fun, but not my favorite. Definitely enjoyed playing that. Next, we got Bus Depot from Black Ops 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I want to put it in F tier, but it's just not as bad as Duranfong. So I'm gonna put it in D tier, because it was basically like the Nacht der Untoten of Black Ops 2, except a little bigger. So there's that. Up next, we have Der Riese. I'm gonna put this one A tier. Definitely enjoyed this map a lot. I'm gonna put this one actually above Kino and Moon. Actually, I'm gonna move Kino down to B tier, because after seeing Der Riese and Moon, those are obviously superior maps compared to Kino. Kino was still really fun, but I'm going to have to move it down below the other two because they are just so much better. Up next, we have Shi No Numa. Now, I need to look at my list here that I had pre-made and find it. Shi No Numa. I'm going to put it in C tier. Pretty average. Didn't really enjoy it too much. I think, yeah, they added Shi No Numa into Vanguard as a little section that you can do with objectives. But, not really a huge fan of it. Also going to put this Shi No Numa in there as well. Shangri-La from the Chronicles. I'm going to put this one in... I'm going to put it in average. I didn't really play this one much. I played it like 2 or 3 times. And from the times that I played it, I didn't enjoy it too much. But I wouldn't really call it a bad map. I think that the Gobblegums and stuff really helped with the flow of the map and everything. So that's what I'll do. Verrückt Chronicles. I'm going to put this above the original Verrückt simply because of the perks and Gobblegums and overall feel of Black Ops 3. Kind of made all those OG maps feel much better. So that's going to go in B tier. Up next, Blood of the Dead. Man, I kind of enjoyed this one, but it's a tough decision for me between C and D tier. I'm gonna put it in C tier because I did enjoy it more than these D tier maps. Although maybe when the list is finished, we'll find out. Descent from Advanced Warfare. Wasn't really a huge fan of any of these Advanced Warfare maps, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put D tier. I actually remember this map. I'm gonna put this one C tier because this one was my favorite Advanced Warfare map. Voyage of Despair. Oh boy. I'm putting this one top of D tier. Didn't really enjoy it too much. There wasn't much replay value in it. Just overall, Black Ops 4 wasn't really a good game for zombies, in my opinion, which is why I didn't play it much. Up next, we have Call of the Dead. I'm going to put this one B tier. Remember playing this one. It was actually really fun in my opinion because of the guy that was always chasing you all the time. Thought it was a really unique map. And I'm going to put that one B tier. Nacht der Untoten. Not going to lie, I wasn't really a huge fan of this one when it had its first release. So because of that, I'm going to put Nacht in D tier. Not really a favorite. Der Riese. Let's see, I have Der Riese BO1 in A. So I'll put Der Riese B tier. Next we have The Giant. I'm going to put this one in S tier, believe it or not. This was one of my favorite maps from BO3. Overall, really loved the map and thought there was a lot of replay value in it. Overall, BO3 was probably my favorite game for zombies. A lot of good maps, ton of great Easter eggs, and Chronicles came out, and the Gobblegums made everything feel much better. I'm going to put Nacht der Untoten. I'm going to put this one C tier. Now, I really didn't enjoy the map too much, but simply because it's from Chronicles, I'm gonna put that a tier above the normal Nacht. Die Rise. Ooh, this one's rough. I'm gonna put this one in F tier. I'm gonna put it above Der Anfang though. This was my absolute least favorite map from Black Ops 2. I didn't really think that it was that great. So, and I never really played it too much because I didn't enjoy it. Up next, we have Shaolin Shuffle from Infinite Warfare. This one's also going to go in C tier. A lot of the Infinite Warfare maps, they were kind of mixed for me, other than Zombies in Spaceland. So this one's definitely staying in C tier. Next, we have Zetsubo no Shima from Black Ops 3. I'm going to put this one... I'm going to put this one B tier. Now, this map got a lot of hate. I don't really agree with it. Now, granted, this tier list is coming from more of a casual perspective because that's how I play zombies. I'm not usually like going for around 100s and everything, so this is more of a casual kind of like tier list. Up next, we have Town from Black Ops 2. I want to rate this one pretty high because simply of nostalgia and just... yeah, I'm going to put this one top of C tier. This is the first Black Ops 2 map that I had ever played. Installed it on Christmas, loaded it up, tried zombies. Love that map. Would definitely go back and play it if I could. Noct Duran Toten from Black Ops 1. Bottom of C tier. Not, like I've said, haven't really been a huge fan of any of the Noct Duran Totens. So that's going to go in C tier. Up next, we have Ascension. Didn't really play this one too much, but I remember that when I did play it, I did enjoy it quite a bit. So, need to look at my list, find out where I put this one. Ascension, B tier. Next, we have Raven the Redwoods. Oh, God. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. This was my least favorite Infinite Warfare map. F tier. Also gonna put Infection. Not gonna lie, I didn't really like this one that much at all. Man. This one was pretty lackluster for me. I didn't enjoy it. Like I said, Advanced Warfare maps were just not it for me. I'm going to put Infection in D tier. Verrucht from Black Ops 1. Alright, where do we have Verrucht? C tier. I'm also going to put that one bottom of C tier. Moon Chronicles. Ooh, I love this map. I'm going to put it top of A tier. This was my favorite, top 3 favorites from the Chronicles DLC that came out. I overall feel that the Gobblegums and stuff made it extremely unique. And I just think that bringing this map back definitely helped. I love this map when it was already out beforehand, but releasing it with Chronicles made it so much better in my opinion. Up next, we have Farm. Ugh. Wasn't really a huge fan of this one either. Yeah, I played this one a couple times. F. Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Now this one, I actually kind of like this one. I played this one quite a bit in Infinite Warfare. I'm gonna put this one bottom of B tier. Didn't do any of the Easter eggs for Infinite Warfare, but I did play all of the maps, and I would say that Attack of the Radioactive Thing is my second favorite from that game. Shangri-La. Now this one, if I'm being honest, I don't think I ever played this one. I think this was one of the only ones that I didn't play from past games other than World War II and Black Ops 4. So I'm going to put that never played because I don't remember playing it. Up next, The Beast from Beyond. Believe this was another Infinite Warfare map. I think this was the one... Yeah, this was the one where they added Extinction Aliens back. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't like this map at all. I'm I'm putting this one in F tier. I didn't like it much. It was definitely worst map in Infinite Warfare. So for that, I'm gonna move Raven the Redwoods to D tier. Or actually, I'll move Raven the Redwoods top of F tier. Because I don't think Raven the Redwoods was as good as these maps. So that's going to remain there. Shino Numa from Chronicles. I don't remember playing this one too much. But I do remember that when I played it, it was kind of fun. I didn't play it that many times. So for that, I'm going to put it in C tier. Kind of average. Up next, we have 9. I'm going to put this one in S tier. This was my favorite Black Ops 4 map. I played the hell out of this one. This one was the most fun map that Black Ops 4 had. So that one's going in S tier. 5. I remember playing this when I was younger, and I had quite a tough time knowing what to do on this map. So for that reason, I kind of didn't enjoy it. But I'm pretty sure that if I would go back to it now, I'd probably enjoy it now that I kind of would know what to do now. So for that, I'm going to put it in C tier just because I haven't played it recently. And based off the last time that I played it, I thought it was kind of average. Not that great. Ooh, Revelations. I'm going to put this one also in S tier. Granted, it was definitely like copy and paste with a little bit of everything from every map, but I thought that it was extremely fun. It was definitely a challenge that I loved doing. It was a pretty difficult map for me. So for that reason, because it was difficult and I still enjoyed it, that's definitely going in S tier. Up next, we have Nuketown. Thought it was a good idea, but it was trash. So I'm putting Nuketown F tier. Ascension Chronicles. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really play this one in Chronicles at all, so I'm gonna put this one C tier. Outbreak. I believe this was another Advanced Warfare map. I'm gonna put Outbreak and Carrier both in D tier. Didn't really like it. Transit. This one actually gets quite a bit of hate. I thought it was really unique, and coming from a casual perspective, I thought it was actually quite fun. It challenged me a lot. The map was kind of complicated, so I didn't enjoy it too much, but I still thought it was fun, if that makes sense. So for that, I'm going to put it... Yeah, I'm going to put it right here, above these three. Because I played Transit more than these two, and this one. And I overall think that I enjoyed it better than those maps. Last map, we have Kino der Toten in the Chronicles DLC. I'm going to put this one top of B tier. Now, looking at this list, I definitely think that there could be stuff that can be changed. F tier looks fine. I'll actually move Bus Depot down to F tier. I really didn't like this map along with Farm. Definitely my least favorite out of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it for my list. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.